Hello everyone, welcome to AdiTrade. Today we're going to be seeing the Nifty and Banknifty analysis for 10th Jan. I'm sorry if the audio and the video is a little disturbed as I have other appointments today, so I'm just doing a rough recording without any sort of audio editing. So the audio might be a little disturbed, but this is just for today. As today is my birthday, we do have some celebrations in the evening, so I don't have time to edit and make a better video. But we'll quickly see what are the levels that we can work with tomorrow. Today was a little bit of a confusing day. We took a loss because of our mistake. I'll be explaining that, but otherwise it could have been a really fantastic day. See, yesterday we had this analysis that if this trend line breaks, if we get a retest, it'll be really good. And the retest came, this black trend line broke, and the first target was 42,000, around 42,690, this level, right, where we had marked. We kind of hit that level, and from there we got some sell-off and again a bounce. So it was basically a sideways market, but it was easily tradable. Now see, when we were here, right, at this point when the market was at 42,700, see, we entered call somewhere here and we were in good profit, but we failed to exit the moment this target hit. We were having bigger targets of 42,800 because that's how the OI data was showing. Now see, initially there was some resistance, but later on we posted that this is a very bullish data. A lot of put writing came in and the open interest data was looking bullish, right? So we had these two targets. One is 42,620 which hit, but we failed to exit. That is our problem. We just waited for this test of this 200 EMA at about 762. We came pretty close to the 200 EMA on 15 minute. This is what happens sometimes when you just don't exit at that first target. When it hits and gives you some side of at least this candle, we should have exited. So by the time we exited at this candle and took some loss. And again we took a short trade, and this fall also was beautiful. We'll see how we could have traded that. So we were waiting for this test at about 42,740 or something, and finally this became a lost trade. So that is fine, not a problem. You can go follow me on Twitter. I post that verified P&L screenshot whenever I take a trade. The Twitter link will be there in the description below. So today what has happened is it was beautiful. We came, took resistance over here and then had a slight dip. Now what can possibly happen tomorrow? I'll get rid of this black trend line, which is not necessary at this time, and we can probably make use of this trend line in Banknifty. See, this type of buying is a very strong, this type of wick is a very strong wick, showing that there are some very good buyers over here at this level. You see this type of an hammer. So whenever we see this type of a wick on 15 minutes, right, so we need to mark this. I'm going to mark this as a support zone. So tomorrow, in case we break this and come down, probably we can come down to this level again. That is previous day low would be here, and even if that breaks, we have this level. And if the market continues to go higher, the first level of resistance is 42,870 and the second level of resistance is 43,140 based on the previous price action. See, yesterday we had a pretty clear view that if this black, whatever this black trend line that we had, right, if this breaks, the market will be bullish. But after this sell-off that came in today intraday for whatever reason, I would be careful on like saying that the market will be bullish or the market, this downtrend is done and we are completely going on the upside. So we'll have to trade cautiously from a level to level. We cannot take a clear cut. Now, right now the market is in a position where we can go up, make a new high, or again come down and test this low, right? Anything is possible. Why? I will show you by just minimizing this chart so that all the day's price action. See, from here we started making this type of a pattern we made and we came down, right? So this could be some type of a retracement, and once we break down again we can make a new low or at least come to this low, that is 41,000, almost around 42,000, right? If that breaks, we have our next support that is here, which I don't think will come so easily like just tomorrow itself. That's around 41,500. That is only if this 42,000 breaks. So at this moment, the market can swing either way. It can be this downtrend, some retracement, and again some down move, or this downtrend is over and we could be going up like this, based on the Dow 3 making higher highs and higher lows. So that we'll have to wait and see today and tomorrow and day after how the market goes. Now, as of now, the global markets is in green. There was a slight dip in the afternoon, probably that's why even our markets had a sell-off, but now the US market and the European markets are in positive. So tomorrow, based on the CPR now, along with CPR, now say if we get a gap up to this level, right? Say if we get a gap up to this level, and if we face some kind of a rejection at this R1, see if there is any sort of a bearish divergence between this high and this high that we make and the RSI. So basically the bearish divergence should be like this. Let me mark that more clearly. Now say we get a gap up and we are taking some sort of resistance at this 42,800, right? Check if there is some sort of a bearish divergence, that is price making higher high, indicator making lower low. If yes, and if we get a nice bearish price action, we can take a short over here with targets, as a short target is 42,600 and then the CPR itself. And also we will have to monitor this trend line, the black trend line. I'm not expecting a very big sell off tomorrow. In case the downtrend happens, probably even testing this low is also possible again, that is 42,000, around 42,400 or 42,350, right? And the bullish move is, say we get a gap up or a flat opening. I don't think we'll get a gap up. It all depends on the US market, right? It's too early. US market is not even open, so cannot predict whether we're going to get a gap up or gap down as of now. But in case we get a flat opening, right, we take support at the CPR and start going higher and break this previous day high, then we can have short targets as R1 and this level of 42,870. Why I am little more attracted towards 42,800 is, I'll be showing you why. And see, a movement like this, right, a wick rejecting the CPR, these are beautiful entries. I'll be making a regular CPR trade review videos explaining more on that. Now why I'm little bit attracted towards 42,800 we might touch is, let me just put on only the monthly CPR. Sorry, this is the weekly CPR. Okay, so we have exactly taken resistance at the previous day high, and this weekly CPR, this orange, purple and this orange lines are the weekly CPR. Okay, now if I put on the monthly CPR, that is for January, we do have this monthly CPR at 42,800. So see what happened in this January month. We opened above the CPR, monthly CPR, we went out, we broke down and came. Possibly we are coming up to a retest, who knows, like obviously we cannot anticipate that there will be a retest for sure, but in case we go high, definitely we will take some resistance over here, at least intraday resistance. Before this monthly CPR won't break in one candle. If it breaks, it will be very bullish, right? If it doesn't break, I'm expecting some resistance at this level. So anywhere we get a nice bullish trade, this can be a good place to book profits. That is around 42,860 to 42,900. That is on the upside. So this is with Bank Nifty. If we check Nifty, see Nifty also we had this trend line in our analysis yesterday. The moment, actually Nifty, there was a better entry than Bank Nifty. The first candle was a red candle, but here the first 15-minute candles itself gave us a very good buy signal. Anybody could have entered with keeping this as stop loss, this the trend line itself, and this as the first target and this as the second target. Both the targets hit, and then we had some sell off. Again in Nifty we can use this, we'll get rid of this trend line for now, and we can use kind of this trend line, and this level is no doubt a pretty strong resistance, that is about 18,120. so if this level breaks and if 18,170 breaks, we could see this level of 18,240, and in case we come down, see this, I'll get rid of this line, and this type of a wick I'll mark it as a good support zone, because when we come down, right, when we have this type of a wick, it's not necessary the market will take support only here, it can even come anywhere where this wick is there and then bounce again, right? So that's why we mark this type of a zone. And even so over here we have a gap, in case we come down, probably in Nifty we can fill this gap. In all my videos the gaps will be marked in blue. So both Bank Nifty and Nifty are in a position, I'll just put it on this daily chart. See, both Bank Nifty and Nifty are in a position where, see, we made this low, probably some kind of a bounce, and we could still come down, right? Or from here we could even go higher. So that confirmation we'll have to wait and see tomorrow and day after tomorrow. And from Jan 21st, we have a small batch of people starting off with some technical analysis, learning technical analysis and everything, how to trade. And the entire course is going to last for almost 1.5 months. It will be a live trading session by me, probably on one of the online platforms, Google Meet or Zoom. So it will be a one-on-one session. One-on-one means there will be at least minimum 10 to 15 in a batch. That's it, not more than that. And we are starting off one of our batches on Jan 15th. If anybody is interested, on Instagram they can ping me, or on the CosmoFeed app you can definitely ping me. We'll share some details regarding that. Other than that, thank you, and hope we can make some money tomorrow.